Join us on Behind the Shadows as we take you out to Syracuse, New York to investigate claims at the Landmark Theater. The Landmark Theater was originally named Lowe's State. It was built in 1928 for a hefty $1.9 million. This theater was originally advertised as the last word in theatrical luxuriousness. Roman, Greek, Persian, and Japanese styles of architecture can be found throughout the structure. Legend here tells of a woman in the 1930s named Clarice, whom is said to have committed suicide by jumping off the balcony, and stories of her ghost have been told ever since. Also, an employee named Oscar Rao, whom is also said to have died on the premises, is said to have been seen and heard in the mezzanine and the building's famous Walnut Room. Larissa? Now, how did she supposedly commit suicide?
Here she jumped, she hung, she died here, fell off the balcony, and she's here.
Her pale apparition has been seen on a few occasions in the upper mezzanine by theater employees who said the spirit vanished before their eyes as they approached her. The legend has it that Claire fell to her death from the mezzanine when she witnessed her husband die from electrocution as he worked on stage. The ghost of an electrician named Oscar Rao is said to haunt the area around the theater's large backstage light board.
This hallway to the musicians gallery.
That goes down?
Yes. As if someone was there. I was like freaking out. You know what I mean? Like, it was very strange. It was a creepy feeling. Not like a scary feeling, but you're starting to think about it, and my hair just went. And so
it's like you're being watched kind of thing?
Yeah, like someone was with us.
This is where you...
Yep. Uneasy feeling. It wasn't like a negative uneasy feeling, it was just all of a sudden, what's going on? Before.
It's just kind of like stopped you in your tracks,
Correct.
almost like you just like walked right into it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. And has other people had this feeling up here too as well? And it's only this side of the mezzanine? Okay.
Other haunted areas include the very back of the auditorium, where a glimmering blue light has been reported by several witnesses, the Red Room, the Walnut Room, and the building's very spooky meandering basement known as the Catacomb.
All right, so we're here at the Landmark Theater in Syracuse, New York to investigate the claims that they've been having here. Now, there are two prominent spirits that are supposedly still haunting this theater. One is Clarice, a woman that had supposedly committed suicide in the balcony. And other claims are generated towards a electrician named Oscar, who is supposedly still in the theater area. All right, so Lou and I are going to go throughout the building and see if we can contact either Clarice or Oscar. Okay, so I'm going to conduct an EVP session here on the left side of the mezzanine at the Landmark Theater. Now, the gentleman who gave us the walkthrough here, Thomas, said that a lot of people have a bad feeling or a bad vibe when they walk into this side of the theater. And I definitely know what they're talking about. It feels kind of closed in, but we're going to put in a recorder here, a digital recorder, and see if we can pick up any voices. Anybody trying to communicate here with us? Did you used to work here? I heard like a shuffle coming from down there. I hope you guys heard that. Did you used to work here? Were you an electrician? I heard it again, did you?
Let's go check it out.
Did you hear that? Okay. Lou, let's go downstairs, man. I think I hear some like shuffling down there when I talk about, you know, somebody's working here, an electrician. I heard the same thing. So. Okay, move the EVP session down to the main floor, just below the mezzanine where I heard some shuffling a couple times. So again, I'm looking to communicate with the gentleman I was heard shuffling down here. Are you a ex-employee, electrician? Are you still here? Oscar, is that you? Is there an Oscar? Are you here, Oscar? Did you hear that? It sounded like somebody talking. Is there anybody else here? Is that you, Oscar? But it was really faint, like almost like childlike at the second time there. Like, mirror, mirror.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard too.
Mirror, mirror. All right, we're gonna end the EVP session for the mezzanine. There's nothing going on here as far as I can tell. I heard one little... Are you in the theater? Are you on the stage? You hear that deep voice? That was coming from like over here. Did you hear that one or no? It was real deep, dude. Man, I just keep seeing some strange things like over by the stage here. It's just maybe the lights are... After seeing what I described as lights coming from the stage, Lewis was able to capture these consecutive photos of what we believe to be one of the spirits at the Landmark Theater. You can clearly see a cloudy pinkish mist hover over the chair that we placed center stage. Then in the second photo, you can see the mist slowly moving down the side of the chair and almost leaving the stage. Okay, so I mean, I would say the night's pretty young here. Let's get some solo investigations going. Louis and Chris, you remember where the Walnut room was, right? Can you show him where it was?
Oh, yeah.
All right, why don't you take a EVP recorder?
I got one.
You got one? Yeah. Go down to the Walnut room, see if you can capture any EVPs down there.
Me and Chris are on our way to the Walnut room, I think he said. Let's just go over by this bar.
There's a bathroom back there. He says everybody gets weird feelings.
Where? It's right here?
Yeah. just felt something on my leg.
Did you? Starting EVP in the bathroom in the walnut room, Lou and Chris. I guess there's been reports of strange feelings in the bathroom. So we'll just leave this. I did. I did. We heard you. I heard like a grinding. Is that you out here? Did you hear that? Like 2 seconds ago? Like,
Shuffle or something?
Is there some... Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I keep hearing some sort of strange... There it is again.
This is where the electrician, Oscar, had been seen. Oscar, are you here? Oscar. I don't know that. Alright, I'm under the spirit box recording at the stage on our left.
Stage center. We're in the center of the stage. I'm not a thespian or anything, but I believe the center of the stage is called the center stage.
Pretty sure this is not the way I want to go.
It smells like the room we just left. It's all brand new.
Pretty sure that's not the way.
It's probably the most confusing theater we've been into. I thought theaters are pretty simple and straightforward. Stage and then there's some seats.
Yeah, it's a very, very big and beautiful theater. I mean, just look at it. Look out over here. Imagine sitting here, there's 3,000 people in there. Seats packed.
Broken.
Broken cameras.
There's only 1 square foot of the stage you could not step in.
I walked right into it.
So walked right into it.
Yeah, sounds
That is...
pretty cool, man. Yo, look up in that projection booth and tell me it doesn't look like somebody looking at us. Dude, it looks like it's moving. Film it.
I can't. My camera doesn't pick up that kind of low lux. Yeah, I can't pick that up. I need infrared.
Something coming back there. Alright, let's go get a K2. Spirit box back.
Did you hear that?
No, what?
Someone just whispered over here. I just heard something right over here. This place just keeps on going. Some sort of like maintenance area. It's really creepy down here. We've heard several noises so far. It's like this maze of boilers. There's probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah. Yo, what is
Dude, what is that, dude? Okay, very good, Oscar. Is that you? Don't run. Yo. Hang on, dude. Don't run. Don't run. Just a little startled. I have... Dude, I just heard a ghost. Down here? Yeah. Okay, was that you making that noise? We just heard, I don't know, cracking or some sort of moving that was over there. A headache all of a sudden. Oh, dude, I got a sharp pain in the front of my head. Oh, shit. That really sucks. I just had a real sharp pain in the front of my head for like no reason whatsoever. It's making my eyes hurt. Oscar, is that you? My head's killing me in here. Oscar, are you in here? Is that you making my head hurt? Where were you guys just now?
By the stairs in the mezzanine.
Well, we were right here in the sound booth. We were on the stage.
Yo, go down through the maple room or whatever it's called.
Walnut.
The walnut room. And go through, there's a door in there, and walk down in there.
Dude, it's like a whole maze of like, it's creepy.
I've been hearing voices in the theater, though, pretty much the whole time, a male voice. Real soft, real faint, but it's definitely like there. I hope I got it on some of these EVPs.
That's what I heard. It was a man.
When you heard a whisper?
When I heard up in the stairs.
And what do you think it said to you?
I don't know what it said. Just sounded like soft whispers. That's it. I couldn't make it out.
Well, whatever's here is definitely shy and not really trying to...
We heard nothing
Come
in the
out.
spirit box for the first time ever. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing's coming out of there. Either.
Alright, you ready?
Shy. I do. During our investigation of the Landmark Theater, we were able to document some compelling evidence. Over the course of the investigation, we encountered several unexplained noises, from shuffling to footsteps and loud bangs. But the most startling evidence of all are these two pictures. Are these pictures the spirit of Clarice, whom is reported to have committed suicide near the stage? Or maybe the photos depict the ghost of the former employee Oscar Rao? Or could this be a former actor from the theater who was looking to perform one last time? Only one thing is for certain: the Landmark Theater has many, many secrets, and many more still yet to be uncovered.